Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solution. This side Ayushi, Techno-Functional Consultant. So in this live webinar of today, we are going to do the working with Oracle planning ticket, where in my support project, what all planning tickets I have faced and uh, what or probably your views, what tickets you can get for the support project. So I was in a project of engineer support project where I was serving the tickets, and I have raised few tickets by my own to make you people understand that how does this planning tickets work. So in today's session we'll try to solve first 10 tickets which has been made, and I'll give you the solution with the tickets as well. So how the ticket is being raised, what is the ticket problem we are going to discuss, and what is going to be the solution of it. So in this PPT, let's go with with first of my open PBCS ticket T_1101, where my issue is that I have to add a new cash account. It can be new cash account, it can be any of the account, depending upon the issue or depending upon the ticket which has been raised. So basically right now I have to add a cash account over here. Maybe I would be having many cash account already in my instance, but I have to add few more from my instance hand as well. So my client is having a issue that he wants to, or she wants to add more cash accounts in my application. This is my application in which I'll be working. Over here I'll go to the dimension. So my issue was I have to add few cash account, and I'll be giving you the solution over here. I'll go to the instance, I'll go to the dimension. After navigator, I'll select the dimension. Selecting the dimensions from here, I will go to the account section of dimension. Over here I'll just select the member name of the cash account. So basically I remember in my vision application what is the name of the cash account. So 1100 is my cash parent member of cash and short-term receivables, short-term equivalent, sorry. So I have to add few cash account more under this under this parent member. So in this parent member I'll be adding few more children over here. So you can add directly if you want to load 2 3 4 members, but you can load it directly by hand, or you can load directly by hand. You can add with the help of smart view as well. There are 4 5 options from which you can add cash account. So I'm adding the cash account over here directly over here from the dimension option over here. 1100 is my parent member. I will add the child of this, and I'll name it as 1160, so that the member name should not get overlap. I'll give the name it as ICICI Bank or IDFC Bank 1. Maybe IDFC Bank is already might be there, I don't remember it. I'll just check the all the member properties over here. So in my member properties, name has been given, description has been given. If you want to add the description, you can add the description as well. My alias name should be given. This can be default English or whatever language you will add in the alias. It will show many more over here if you add any. Account type is going to be there. So my account type is asset. As I'm adding the adding the cash in my account dimension. My variance reporting is going to be non-expense, because I'm getting the profit from I'm not getting the profit. It means this is not my expense, so I'm going to giving it under the heading of non-expense. Then it's going to be time balance. What kind of time balance you want? First, flow, balance, average, everything has been explained in the previous videos, so right now I'm not going to explain it more further. So these are member properties. I will check it once, then I'll go to the data storage. As it is the child of the 1100 it parent members, I'll select the data storage property as storage, so, as store. If there is any requirement of 2 pass calculation, I can do that as well. If not, then leave it. Add the data type as currency, because these figures which we are going to add in or add in not, these figures are going to be on count, so we have to select the data type as currency. Now save it. So this is one of the most easiest thing. You can add the cash add the cash account. If there is an issue that you want to add only few otherwise you have to load it in a bulk, so you have to use the other methods like EPM automation, direct data direct import method, or you have to use the data management as well, so that you can just upload it with the help of that file, or can upload directly. If there is going to be 100 account, you cannot add it by your hands. So one of is this. So again I'll add one more from here. I'll go to 1100, as it is my child, so I can just select add child. If it's going to be 1160, then it's going to be my sibling, because it is the sibling of 1160, cannot be a child of this member because it's not a parent member. I'm going to add a child of again 1100. I'll name it as 1170. Just keep in mind that there should be no overlapping between the name convention which you're giving it. I'll name the alias name as Yes Bank. Just check once the member properties what all was there, and then select the data storage as store, because again it is the child of 1100. Now save it. After adding the new members in the application, you have to refresh the database, refresh it. If you want to validate also, you can go to the smart view, connect with the application, and you can check that these accounts has been added or not. So yes, the account has been added. If you want to check by the smart with the help of smart view, before resolving the issue and telling it to your client, you can just check it once. After that, I'll go to my second issue. My first issue has been resolved. My second issue is open PBCS ticket T underscore 102. My issue is create EPM automate file to load new cash accounts. Like suppose if I need to load even cash account, like I told you, if it's going to be a bulk load, then how you're going to load the new cash accounts. So right now you can just load so you can just create EPM automate file to load new cash accounts. उसके बाद then you have to then you have to create a EPM automate file, like you are doing, like you are loading the metadata over here. So after that, we will just I have prepared my own file. So this is my metadata file which I'll be loading it with the help of EPM automation. For EPM automation, you should have a perfect script and you should have a perfect format for the loading this file. So in this over here, this is my metadata format in which I'll be loading the account. My parent member name is going to be there, my alias default name is going to be there, my data storage type is going to be there. If you want to add any more dimensions like scenario version or any HSP view or something, you can add that as well, just to make it simple and make you people understand. Already I had added four members over here. So you cannot add a scenario or version, I'm so sorry for this. You can just add member properties over here to load the metadata. Then suppose these are my members which I have to load in my instance. So these are already been loaded. Let's change the name first. We'll make the same changes over here. Just give me a minute. mm, we'll name it something as AM. Okay, so account name has been given, which I have to load my parent, under which I'm loading it, under which parent member name I'm loading it. After that, I have given the alias default name and given the data storage type as property as store. Now save it in the format of CSV format. Go over here in the file option, go to save as. After giving the name, proper name convention, and wherever the location you want to choose, like I'm saving it in this, under this option. I'll just wrote the name over here. I'll just select the save as type, and which is going to be CSV comma delimited. Already it has been saved, so yeah, this is my file type. Okay, now I have to select my EPM automation script. Over here I'll just go and select my EPM automation script. This has also been already prepared by me earlier, so I'm just going to show you what is my EPM automation script. So yeah, this is my EPM automation script which has already been prepared. Over here I have given my username, my instance in which I am working, my password I have given over here, I have given my job name, I have selected my file name, and I have to give my file path name. So what is my job name and what is my file name? Okay, so first let's start the process. This is my script which I have to follow. You can get that the script on the admin Oracle guide as well, on the admin guide of Oracle as well. So over here, before moving forward, I need to create a job name first, and let's see how to create a job name. First I will go to the application overview, go to the dashboard, go to the application, go to the overview. If you are very familiar with the application, whatever I'm telling you, you might have understood it very clearly. Okay, after that I will go to the actions. In actions I will select the inbox and outbox explorer. Before moving ahead and putting using the file and loading the file with the help of EPM automation, first we need to upload that file in the inbox and outbox explorer. Metadata cache 1. So this is my file name. I'll just go and select this file. I'll upload it. Go to the upload option. Now you need to browse the file which is there in your laptop. So I have selected this file. I'll upload the file. Upload the file. Okay, a file has been uploaded successfully. You can see the pop-up message over here on my screen. After that I will go to the, now close this, go to the dimensions. After going to select dimension, we are going to import, we are going to take this in our application. So I'll go to the import option. I'll just go to create. I select the option as location as local or inbox. It's going to be inbox. In account dimension we are going to load the member. For that I need to select the file properties. Over here select the file properties. What is the file name? properties. I'll select the file name over here. I'll select the file name over here. CSV. Save as job. Name it over here as with the name as a name of job. Over here, give the error file. Like, is suppose if you get any of the error in the file, you can just get the name over here. Okay, the job has been saved. You can check it as well whether it is showing over here or not. Refresh it. Okay, you can see that job metadata underscore cache one has already been saved over here. So you have to select this file name because we are going to add this we are going to give this command in the syntax of EPM automation that I want to load this file under this instance and under this application and under this ID and password. For that, let's just create ID and password as well, otherwise it will not get login. Okay, I have uploaded the file on Inbox and Outbox Explorer. I have loaded in the import format of my dimension in dimension. Now I will go to the my script. So this is my script. I have given my username. I have given the password over here. My password is my encrypted password, and now I have added over here the instance my application, my instance URL. Then I'll load the file name over here, my job name over here. I've already copied the job name from there. My file name is going to be selected like this. Now this is my file name in my properties, which I have selected by clicking it on the right. I'm doing the right click over there and I'll select the properties, and after selecting the properties I will select the file name. I have to select the file name as well as the file path. So this is the proper format which we follow in the EPM automation. This is a proper script, you can say, which we follow in the EPM automation, and this is a syntax which we use to run on the EPM on the command prompt or EPM automate. What does actually EPM automate mean? You can just load the file directly through your application. So you can load up your file at any time you are saving. There are some features you are going to save it on time, and you can add it, and you can run your file whether you're working over it or not. This is a benefit we are having of EPM automation. In double inverted commas I have to give over here my file path and my file name. File path has already been given. Now I'll give you the file path. Sorry, file path has already given pasted over. Now this is a file name. Okay, now just let's save this and close it. Over here I will just go over at this at EPM underscore empty underscore cache. I will run it directly as administrator. Now let's see. We will load this file and we'll just let's see the result, that the file get uploaded or not. If the once the file has been uploaded, already been uploaded, it will show the status. Okay, now the detail, it is coming as import metadata completed successfully and metadata import was successful. If you want to check the status, you can go in the you can just go to the instance, check that whatever the members you have added has been visible or not. Either you can go to the option of jobs, otherwise you can go over here in the application, in settings, go to the jobs option. Now you can just see that job metadata underscore cashman has already been loaded and 36 seconds ago. And after that, if you want to see that it has been uploaded or not, you can check with the help of valid by doing the validation with the help of smart view. But right now we are having a short of time. I'll just go directly and select it and see that it has been uploaded or not. I'll go to the dimension. Under 1100, I'll select the members because I have uploaded under this parent member. See, 1108011901111020, all these 5 members which I have added, you can see it right now, it has been uploaded successfully. So my this issue has already been resolved. Now my third issue is that I have to create data integration rule to load new cache account of metadata. So basically you can load data integration, you can run the data integration rule and load cache account by the either you are going to load the metadata or either you are going to load the data file. Either you can load the metadata or either you can load the data file. So this is my issue that has been raised by the client. Now I have to give a resolution of this. I have to load the cache account with the help of data integration rule. So I'll just go to the instance. First I'll go to the data integration, which is going to be under the heading of data exchange. Keep in mind that we are going to work with this data integration rule. We are going to do, we will be involving 2-3 things. What is going to be data management, second is going to be data integration, third is going to be my data metadata file, which is going to be in a proper format. This is a data file. This is the same format which we are going to follow in our data while loading the accounts to data management. So we will be in need of new file. I'm just preparing a file, just going to change the name, that's all. We are going to change the name and I'll give different names over here. Again, it is going to be under my parent of 1100, so I have written the name as 1100. I'm going to give in the default alias name as well. I'm just randomly giving the alias name because I'm just showing you with the help of example that how we are going to resolve this issue. So I'm going to save it as okay. I have selected the file and I named it also, so I have saved also. Over here also I'll select the member properties as account, parent, alias, default, and data storage I have given over here. So now let's just go to the data integration. In data integration, first we used to do the source, target, import, format, location, period, category mapping, everything in the data management. But due to some error or due to the retirement of data management, we cannot do source, target, and period and category mapping in the data management. So these are four things which are required to be resolved. I'm going to solve in the data integration. I'll go to the application. I'll go to the application. I'll go to the data integration. Over here I will go to the actions. I will select the application. First of all, we will create the source, then we will create a target application. So over here in the source, if you want to select any of the source which has been made previously, we can select that. If you do not want to select that source, you can particularly add any another one. So I'll name it as, we are making the source. Our source means from where we are extracting the data. So I'm extracting the data from data source. My type is file because right now I'm loading the data with the help of Excel file. My Excel file my CSV file format. So my CSV file is a type of file, that's why I written over here as file and name it as file 3, so it can be understandable pretty clearly that it has been made by me and I have to use this file. You want to give any description, you can give description as well. And if drill URL means you can extract the URL with the help of this. If you're loading the data not as file but as extracting the data from Oracle ERP cloud, NetSuite, HCM cloud, or EBS, GL balance something, or increment, these are the sources which we get from where we can extract the data. So over here we have to give the URL as well. So right now I'm loading the simple file with the help of CSV format, CSV file. So I'll load it over here, click over OK. It is registering the application. Once the application is getting registered successfully, we have to make it the target application. Now I'll go to the option of add. Again I will select the category as EPM, not local but as dimension, because right now I'm loading the dimension, I'm loading the metadata. Now I'm not loading any of the data file. Whenever we will load the metadata, we have to select the category as dimension. I will select the application as vision and we'll use a prefix as well, so we can understand whatever application we have created has been created by us. So I will select the prefix as you. You can select any of the prefix which is quite okay with you. Okay, application has been created successfully. Now I will, over here you can see that many of the uh, accounts have many of these dimensions you can see over, or member properties you can see over, where you want to add the data. So in my I have to add the data in vision underscore account. I will go in actions, I will go to the application details. over here I have to select the properties and the dimension which I have choose, and I have to select the data table column name as well. Whatever the data column name I'll be selecting, it cannot be same and it cannot be similar as well, and I have to give the data column name especially in every of the member properties we'll be selecting. So account has been selected, account has was there in my in this in my file. Account member name is there, I have selected that. Then my data storage default alias is there, okay, I have selected. Then my parent is there and data storage type is also there. Data storage type is not selected, so I have take this. I will go and check the data type column name not been given. I'll select and give the data column name. Just keep in mind that whatever the data column name you are giving, it cannot just override or overlap with any other one. My parent has been given, already been selected over here. Now save it. Okay, it has been saved. Now you can go back. After this we will go to the data management and we'll do the rest things over there. I will go to data management, I will do the import format. Setup. So system target application already given, import format. We're adding the new import format, naming it as di underscore cache IMF. What was the source? File 3. What was my target? My target was uvision underscore account. My file type is going to be delimited all data type. Now save this. After saving this, you will get the mapping. You will get the mapping over here. We will do the mapping. Okay, just keep in mind that we never do the mapping of data. Data has not been there, so we can give any of the field number. Field number means the column number which we are having in our application. Whatever is going to be my column number, that is going to be my field number exactly in the data integrate in my data management mapping. just recheck the mapping that whatever the field number you have given exactly same or not, but otherwise the data integration will create problem. So my account is my field number column 1, my default is at column 3, my data has not been there, so we have given any of the field number. My data storage is at 4 and my parent is at 2. Now we'll save it, we'll move ahead to the location, select the target. My target was this, we'll add LOC DI. DI means data integration cache. MD means metadata. Just to keep in mind that I have loaded it. I'll select the import format. Once you select the import format, automatically source and target will get selected because already we have selected that in our import format. Now we'll save it. Location has been given. As we are loading the metadata, so there is no requirement of doing the category and period mapping, so we'll leave that and we'll move ahead with the workflow. And in workflow we'll do the data load mapping. Over here we do the like to like mapping. That source and target is same, that's why we need to do like to like mapping. Before doing this, just change the location from here. Suppose we are loading it for the month of January. We're loading the actual data. Okay, now we'll do the like to like mapping over here. Give every dimension a different rule name. There should be no overlapping anywhere in the data management. Don't tolerate and won't be concentrated. Your your all work will get vanished off. You have to again recheck. So let's just do that first only with concentration. We don't do any like mapping for the data because we are not having any data. We don't load any data in the application, and once we load also, then also we don't do any data mapping in the application PBCS. Just keep in mind. Okay, I have done the mapping for all the 4 dimension. Let's just check not been done for data. So it has not been done for data. For rest all I have done the mapping. I'll go to the data load rule now. I'll add the data load rule. Select the import format. Select the file, upload the file from here. Okay, I name my file as DIMT. Select the file, upload the file has been uploaded successfully. Now we'll execute it. Import, select the import from source, export to target, select the end and start period. Now run. Where is the option of export mode? There is some error in this, that's what's not showing export mode, so maybe it will get failed, but it will get import for sure. But there is not showing the option of export. There must be some technical problem, that's why it's not showing export mode export mode option. See, I told you there is not showing the export mode option, that's why it's getting failed. See, there was no option of get, as you would have seen it clearly, or you will see in the video by going back in the back for execution. When I was doing it, there was not an option of it was not showing in the at last the option of export mode. That's why it's not getting exported. It got failed, otherwise it would have got green remark. So as you can see, it has been imported and validated, only export has not been done. As I told you, I don't know why it's not showing the option of export mode. You can see in the execution. So as you can see, import from source option is there, export to target is there, but there is not an option of import mode, which we are having always in an application, where you have over here we replace it, but from there we add it or something we do. That's why it's not getting done. So yeah, because of this technical error showing this error, otherwise the whatever the process which I have shown you, it will definitely 101% it will get imported in your application. As it has gone imported, let's just check in the application whether these members has been uploaded or not. um let's just recheck it. Okay, it has not been got exported, but it has been imported in the application. As you can see, whatever the naming convention I have given over 116 triple 16 triple 16 triple 17 triple 18 triple 1101 already been got successfully loaded. Okay, this was my third issue which has gone resolved. Now my ticket number 4, where it is the change product category. Suppose if you are Suppose you're having a big store and your entity supports that one of the product is used frequently and one of the product is not being used frequently, so you need to change that product. So after that you have to select that whether the product is active or inactive, and you have to give that product under active or inactive. Suppose you are having um, let's just go to the dimension first. Suppose I made a member, one of the parent member as status product, where I'm having two products which has been frequently used. That one product is very active, matlab too much active, and one is very often, which is not being used too much by the customers. So I want to categorize that under this ticket. It wanted to say that categorize these members under active. Suppose they have not added, let me just add it, that these products are active under this active category, and add any few uh, under inactive property, inactive product. So where is my application? So I'm having two options. Either I'll just cut and paste these products under this, or I need to create a shared member option over here in this. So better I can do is I can make a shared member option, or I can prepare a member as shared member, so I can see the data for these all over here itself. 110. Either I'm having an option just to from here and paste it over here, so I'll not be able to see this member under my parent member name as p underscore tp1. So either doing this option, I'll just create it the shared member of all three members, and will divide these member under the active product or inactive product. So first let's just create the shared member of this. We can give the same name as what has been given. Sorry. Okay, it has already been given. Let me select any other one. we will just give the name same as given under whatever the product we are putting under a category of active or inactive, and we'll name it as p underscore 120. Then we'll go to the data storage property type as shared, and we'll select it. Now we'll save it, because my purpose is to give that my product this is active or inactive. I have to just categorize the product itself, that's all. So my these two products are highly active, and my one of these product is my highly inactive. Let me just delete this one, it will get over it. Okay, under my inactive product I will add one child, p underscore 130. Okay, now you can see I have categorized these three products under as highly active and highly inactive product. So this is how I have resolved the fourth issue. Now it is going to be my fifth issue. My fifth issue is that I have to reclassify product as active or inactive using attribute UDA as shared member. So basically I have already shown you that how to reclassify under the active product, inactive product, and how to use that shared member, how what is the use of that share member as well. Now I have to explain you what is the use of what is the use of now what is the use of UDA and what is the use of attribute dimension, or what is the use of attributes. So basically attribute is being used where you are having too many categories under only one category. You are having one more category under one category, you're having too many categories under, like that we are just going to give the UDA. And you can give the attribute dimension as well. Attribute dimension you can add that these product which are active products, like in active products you can add that these products are already active, and you can just reclassify that it has been reclassified in the product is classified as on the basis of size, color, quantity, quality, etc. So like this I have added the attribute dimension for this member as well. I'll show you attribute values, sorry. So you can just go over here in edit option, you can see the attribute values. In this I have added the status, whether it is active or inactive. You can select this, or you can add any other as well. Okay, uh, and you if you want to give the UDA, so I have added few UDAs, or if you want to add any of the UDA, please add the UDA over here. You can create it that these like suppose this is the perfume, if this product is named as perfume, so if this perfume is mostly used by male member of the family, or has been used by female member of the family, means you are giving the every detail of the product like this with the help of UDA. Or mostly it has been used by the children or the child of the family, so you can just add these and reclassify the product in more deeply. Okay, and I want that this product is mostly used by males, so I'll just select it and will add it over here. Now save it. Okay, this is how we give the UDA, but how to add attribute dimension or attribute values. For this we will just go to the product option. As you can see, the XYZ option was now not active that time, but now this is active. We will give the attribute over here that I want the it as under, I want it to get deleted. We'll add something new. My product should be on the basis of size, like the size of 5 by 2 inch, 5 by 3 inch, or 5 by 4 inch, Basically these products are of computer material products. Product by size. And then under product my size, I'll add over here children. I'll make it more specific. I'll add the size, like it can be 5 inches. I'll add one sibling over here. It can be 6 inches. It can be say I'll add one more over here. It can be 7 inches as well. What's the problem? So like this I have predefined the product as well in the attribute, custom attribute, and given the UD as well. There must be a network error. I don't know what it is. If you want that product should given be more preferred, more predefined, or more specifically, you can add it by product by color, product by quality, product by quantity. Like if I'm having 5 quantity, I'm having 6 quantity. Maybe by product by color, like more the color is usually as used in laptop or computer as gray, white, something like that. So yeah, you can see this has been added. Now when you will just close this and you will refresh the database, you will see the option of these attributes in the product where you can add this. When you will go to this, under this, I was having this as my, I'll go to edit. I can add the attribute values. Now you can see the product by size is there. You can add it in a more specific way that this product is particularly is of 5 inches. Now save it, and now when you want to view it, you can view it through this, and you can see that directly. If you want to see the UD as well, what has been given, you can select that also. That mostly preferable mostly preferable this product is by male members of the family. Now this is how we add the UD and what is the help of UD and attribute dimension I have explained you. Now as we can see then how to recheck it. So basically we use the attribute dimension or custom attribute or UDA to like if you want to see the bulk data in a more specific or predefined way, you can just go to the data form and select these member in format of attributes and UDA and you can see the data more particularly in a more specific way, that these all data is there under this. Like if you want to see under 5 inches how many televisions are there, what all products are there under 5 inches television. So I'm having the product of Samsung, I'm having the product of LG, I'm having the product of Panasonic. If I'm going to see for 6 inches, I can have that I'm having for Sony, I'm having for Samsung. So like this you can use this attribute values for adding the data into your application and give it in a show you it in a show it to you in a specific way. So my data input is not allowed for 4110, that has been marked as dynamic calc. So what we have to do in this ticket is, like suppose you're just checking the data, and to understand the problem in a more specific way, you come to know that this data is being marked as dynamic calc. How you will check it? That you will just first go to the account option. Suppose any of these member, like my 4120 member is marked as see, this has been marked as dynamic calc. So basically if you remember the member properties, that when you're having the member as dynamic calc, you're not having an option to put the data over there. So how you will understand this problem? You will connect with the smart view. You will go to the smart view, you will connect with the smart view, you will particularly select that member. You will select, see that it is a child member, still it is showing as a gray out area. You will go and check the dynamic, you will check the member properties. You will select the member property as it has been selected as dynamic calc. From dynamic calc you will change it to the store. Then you will select the um, scenario. I'll select the scenario as, suppose, plan. Please don't speak your personal stuff. It will go in public webinar. I am on 30 So yeah, everything is perfect. Yeah, now you can see that this 44100 member is showing missing over here. Whether we are going to do planning or forecasting, it should be a gray, not should be a gray out area, it should be a yellow area. So I will just go over there, I will check the member property, and what I found that this the member property of this and the data storage type of this is selected as dynamic calc. I will go and select it at store. I will save it, because in store we can do we can just import the data. We will refresh the database. Okay, now I will again go to the Excel. I will just refresh it. mm, what is the error? My account is showing over there. Okay, right now I have just selected the member property as store. Now you can see that this member is not having a gray out area. Now you can also put the data in this member as well. Like, I'll show you. Okay, so like that we just solved this issue. Okay, we have solved today 7 tickets. Now we'll continue more tickets tomorrow, and we'll try to solve as many as as many as tickets possible at a time. So I think today it's this much is enough to go. Thank you so much. We'll continue tomorrow for more. Thank you.